Hey, busy mama. Are you nutritionally homeless but wish you lived in a nutritional penthouse? Weird question, I know, but tell me if this sounds familiar. You never have enough time. You're running around like crazy, working on managing the house, Ubering your children all over town, because that's what mamas do. Dinner rolls around and the kids ask what's for dinner, and you panic and run through yet another drive-through. You know it's not good for you, hello tight pants, or anybody else, but it gets the job done. Or maybe this sounds like you. You've tried it all. HCD, Isagenix, it works, Paleo, intermittent fasting, and nothing seems to work for you. You couldn't eat any less or take any more products if you wanted to. You follow more IG accounts and gurus than you care to admit to, and you are still stuck and uncomfortable in your nutrition and in your health and weight loss. Or maybe this is you. You've lost yourself. You're not even on the to-do list anymore. Your happiness, your health, your confidence, it's the last thing anyone thinks about, and you are feeling bitter, frustrated, and completely overwhelmed. And it's annoying. Well, what if I told you all you were missing was a simple skill set, one that would allow you to lose weight, find your confidence, and set you and your family up for success by eating the foods that you love? No starvation, no diarrhea soup, no shakes or pills. And you wouldn't have to spend an insane amount of time learning how to do it either. In fact, having this skill set creates time for the busy mama on the go. Make sure to watch this video until the end, because I'm going to show you exactly how to lose weight and be the role model in your home that I know you are craving to be without giving up the foods that you love. Date nights, family night, and family time. And the best part is you won't have to do any crazy fad diets or work out 7 days a week to get there. I do not build your custom nutritional home. You build your custom nutritional house because you have to live in it. Now, there are best practices, like we don't set our foundation on quicksand. Am I right? I mean, that would be a bad idea. So we're going to make sure that we set our foundation on solid ground. Also, we're going to make sure that we use materials to build your house that are important to you. If you love wood paneling and tile floors, amazing. Let's use wood paneling and tile floors. If you hate carpet, okay, sister, listen, no carpet in your house. When you come on over to Kmore Macro and we work together on your health and your nutrition and on loving the skin that you're in, losing the weight, restoring your health, and feeling good and confident about the process, we get there by making sure that you understand what you want out of your nutrition, and we build your custom nutritional home because you have to live in it. So we do it in a way that feels right and authentic to you. So I'll say things to you like this. Okay, do you want a 1-story or a 2-story? And you tell me, I want a 1-story. Great. Do you want 3 bedrooms, 2 baths? Do you want 6 bedrooms, 4 baths? What's important to you? And you share with me what's important to you. And then I help you build that house. So you're like, okay, great, Krista, I get it. But how does that translate into my food and my weight loss? Fair enough, friend. Let me ask you, do you want to eat 5 meals and no snacks? Do you want to eat 3 meals and 2 snacks? Do you not like breakfast because it's chaos in your house as you get the kids out the door? Okay, let me show you how to build that custom process so that you can get to your goals. Do you want to be able to eat a cupcake and not feel guilt, shame, and regret? Do you want to go on vacation and not gain weight or have FOMO? Do you want to go on a date night and not feel overwhelmed? Let me show you how to build that into your custom nutritional home. Do you want to be able to celebrate the holidays and feel in control and feel good about your decisions? Do you want to walk into your future New Year's feeling incredible and good in your skin and different than you've ever felt before? If that's important to you, then that must be built into your custom nutritional home. Now, let me ask you this. If we built a custom nutritional house for you that accommodated your lifestyle, kept up with your busy weekends, allowed you to travel and enjoy a glass of wine with the girls, if we built you that nutritional house that allowed you to do that, would that be of value to you? Heck yes, right? If you built a house that allowed you to shift and change when the different seasons of life came around, would that be of value to you? Heck yeah, it would be, right? But friend, this is why we get stuck, because people throw us into these cookie cutter nutritional houses that we know will never work for us long-term or even for the moment. If we built you a house that created the lifestyle that you wanted, that allowed you to feel confident in your skin, confident in your decision-making process, educated you so that you knew why it was or was not working for you, that allowed you to educate your kiddos and help you set their nutritional blueprint on solid ground, would that be of value to you? Yeah, I know what your answer is going to be. And the answer is, heck yes, it would be insanely valuable to me. So listen, the reason why you keep falling and moving back into nutritional houses that don't serve you is because none of them were built for you, my friend. There are three things that we have to do in order to create our own custom nutritional home. Number one, are you ready? Number one, self-awareness and knowledge. You have to know, who am I in my nutrition? And this has to be for you, not for the masses. You are not like anybody else. So you have to spend some time in this question. You have to create self-awareness and understanding. Why do I feel the way that I feel? Why do I think the way that I think? Why do I like the foods that I like and not like the foods that I don't like? Who taught me this? Why do I think those things? Have you ever questioned this? Probably not, because you're moving into other people's nutritional houses that answer the question for you and actually don't care about your opinion. So listen, friend, no more blindly accepting what isn't right for you. You have to have self-awareness and know what you want. So in your custom nutritional home, we have to be aware of what is and is not important to us. Not what social media told us, not what Instagram told us, not what your mom told you, not what your friend told you or your neighbor. What is important to me, and know and understand that, okay? What is my self-awareness and my understanding? Okay, that's number one. Number two, the second thing that we have to do is know what our non-negotiables are. I will share with you that when I started my macro tracking journey with my coach, I told my coach I have two non-negotiables. Number one, I will not give up coffee. So if anywhere in this plan I have to give up coffee, it is not happening. Count me out. I don't want to do it. I'm out if that's the case. Number two, my second non-negotiable was, I want a treat every single day, whether it be an ice cream sandwich or a candy bar or whatever. I want a treat every single day. And my coach said, okay, then have a treat every single day. And I was like, this lady's crazy. This is never going to work. A treat every day and not giving up coffee? What have I run into? I was like, all right, I'll do whatever you tell me to do. No way this is going to work. But listen, I had tried 5 million other things and they hadn't worked either. So what's one more thing, right? And as we went through our journey together, I never gave up my coffee and I never gave up my sweet treat. That was a non-negotiable for me. Now listen, your non-negotiables are not going to be like my non-negotiables. So if I build you a house or anybody else builds you a nutritional house that does not include your non-negotiables, you are not going to stay. This is why you move back out into your old house, because almost every single diet that you do says low carb, low fat, no carbs, no alcohol, no fun, no cupcake, no grains, no dairy. Those are not your issues. So eventually you throw your hands up in the air and you quit and you walk out. So you have to understand who you are and what your non-negotiables are and what you're willing to give up and what you want to give up to be healthier and what you're not willing to give up. But that's all on you. They're your rules, right? You create your rules. You create that understanding. You create those boundaries. They're yours, not anybody else's. And when you do that in your custom nutritional house, sister, get out of the way. It's going to be amazing. Not everybody else's boundaries are yours. So know what yours are so you can live the lifestyle that you want to. Every single one of my clients has a different boundary and it works for them. And they're having incredible success because it's made for them by them. Okay. Number three, how to implement your plan. Okay, once we know what our blueprint looks like, how do we apply it and make it work in our world? And that's typically where I come in and help them figure this out, right? Because we are very, very, very set in our old ways. We have lots of stories in our brain that tells us this is how we should do it and this is why, and we don't even really agree with it. So once we build our house, we have to know how to furnish it. And that is how we apply what we learned in step one and in step two. We've got the knowledge. How do we apply it and make it happen in our world? That gets a little bit tricky, and that takes some time and some energy and some effort. I've been helping women for 7+ years do this very thing. I give them all the tools that they need to build a resilient, sturdy, peaceful, custom nutritional home that serves them for a lifetime, not just for a moment of weight loss, but with this skill set, they never look back and they never move out of what fits them so well. Talk about longevity, sister. This is it. When you build a custom nutritional house that fits you to a T. Friend, I want to encourage you today to stop moving into nutritional houses that don't serve you and you know you're not going to stay in forever. You are not going to buy Advocare forever. Let's just be real honest. You are not going to buy Isagenix forever. They're not going to teach you how to be in control of your nutrition because that's their whole system, is to get you to buy their supplements. You're not going to do keto long-term. Sure, you might do it for 3 months, 6 months, and then you're going to be like, I want a glass of wine or a cupcake. And that's just not something that you're going to be able to do long-term. Learn who you are in your nutrition and set yourself up for success. Create your own custom nutritional home. And I will tell you this because I've watched it happen for the last 7 years over and over and over again. When you create and build your own custom nutritional house, you never go back. Once you live in a custom home, living that shack life is never an option again. You create the lifestyle that you want to live. You are no longer doing healthy. You simply are healthy. You begin living your truth, living your reality, and living in a nutrition system and process that works for you because you built it and you created it for you and your family's specific needs. I will be your guide. So when you don't know what to do or understand, or when you don't know what comes next for you, you don't quit on yourself. I help you carry that 2x4 and ask you, what do you want? So you can create the dream nutritional home that you want to live in. This is why my clients are wildly successful and lose weight, and they lose it long-term because it's uniquely made for them and nobody else. They are building it for themselves and taking pride and ownership of the process. And when you build something that is custom and tried and true and works for you, there's no going back to a broken house. So let's put this into action and let's help you stop being nutritionally homeless. This week, I'm offering free discovery calls to busy mamas like you, where I'll help you build your nutritional home and move out of your studio apartment. I won't be doing this forever because I'm getting busier and busier. So book in a time right now and we'll chat soon. Now, at this point, you have two options. Option one is you can choose to click off of this page and do nothing and go back to a broken house. But really, why would you want to do that? You'll just stay stuck in the never-ending loop of diet after diet after diet that never works. Not to mention, you're just going to keep getting busier. So cooking dinner every day and actually making it healthy, forget it. Or you can choose option two, which is actually take action and book a discovery call with me so I can help you build your custom nutritional home. Something that fits you and your family to a T and makes nutrition so easy and simple, you'll wonder why you didn't try it sooner. Because let's be honest, girl, you need this. I needed this when I was nutritionally homeless. So I know exactly how to take you from where you are to finally having a nutritional home you thrive in. So go ahead, click the button below now to book a discovery call with me, and we will chat soon.